Hello and welcome to Son of Kaiju Review. I'm Protomet.
I'm Tank.
And today we will be taking a look at the incredibly obscure bad movie, the Jurassic Dead.
Oh, God, why? Wait, did I select it?
You may have.
Damn it!
Thankfully this is a so bad it's kind of good category as it is entertaining, but
Yes.
it's definitely a bad movie.
Yes.
Poorly made. Most of it is in front of a green screen.
Oh, definitely. And puppetry. Very bad puppetry.
It's not even a giant monster movie, but given that it's got a zombie T-Rex, I think that counts as a kaiju by the basis definition.
Yeah.
It is a strange beast.
Yes. Rare and strange beast. You know. Where did he find it? Like, aren't the damn things all extinct?
I think he may have cloned one and then used his reanimator juice to turn it into a zombie or something. The movie starts with what seems like some sort of weapons deal as we soon learn, college professor tries to sell this dude this formula that can reanimate the dead. And he demonstrates this by dribbling a bit of it on what seems to be a T-Rex corpse.
Yeah.
Which then resurrects, and it's clearly a guy in a suit.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, at least we've got that going.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't even a full-size T-Rex. This is a dude in a suit.
Infant. Maybe infant T-Rex. Not
Okay.
even.
I would say it's somewhere between infant and adult, but it's definitely like... It's
not-
definitely a dude in a costume.
Yes. It's definitely not Rexy from Jurassic Park.
But and then the zombie T-Rex eats the guys who were trying to buy the formula or something. I don't friggin' know.
Yeah, it's a...
Also, why the guys that were with the guy who was trying to buy it, they had assault rifles, and they just kind of blankly look towards it without even trying to shoot anything. It's like a literal monster. Like, let's wait this out a bit. I know we've got high-powered machine guns. But let's wait this out a bit.
Yeah, it's just like... I don't know.
Cut to, I guess, sometime later or earlier, where turns out that college professor guy is a college professor.
Yeah.
Who decides to... as a demonstration for his class, after one of his students kind of calls him out on having been kicked out of some government job, decides to use his reanimator juice to revive a desiccated cat.
Like, this cat probably got ran over 15 times already, you know, half apart, you know.
That's after it was already decomposing.
Yes.
Apparently, the fact that he can bring back the dead is enough for him to get kicked off campus by the dean, I guess.
Yes.
Also, this college just straight up looks like it could be Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Like, it looks incredibly big. It's like, dude, are we going to the magical world of Harry Potter? Nope. A stupid science fiction movie.
Yes, and then he gets out, and I believe he gets hit by a car?
Yes. And apparently that leads to a few asteroids hitting Earth or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Because then we flash forward, I guess.
Yeah.
It gets the plot of this movie gets a bit messy. I think there's like even some opening narration going on at some point.
Yeah.
That's trying to explain what happened with this scientist. And the long story short, scientists got discredited, got kicked out of
military stuff, got kicked out of
college. Just predicted that some meteors would show up and wreck Earth shit. Turned into a mad scientist. I guess he started working with terrorists or something.
Yeah, something like that. I guess the government sends out a team of
Black Ops agents that really? I mean, I could believe 4 of the 5, but not that 5th one.
Oh, that guy's just a backwoods hillbilly.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no two ways about that.
And nothing against backwoods hillbillies, but, just this guy. He had a mixture of...
He is literally the worst character in any movie ever.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we also get introduced to 4 other people.
College kids, I guess.
Jockey football player who's just a dick.
His ditzy girlfriend. Her stoner sister. And her stoner geek boyfriend.
Yeah.
And you really quickly question why these 4 are all together all at once.
Exactly.
Because the jock is far more concerned with his college scholarship and being a dick.
Yeah, just oh my god. It's like every single, jock bully in any 80s movie. Or
all rolled up into one.
Yes, just he's a Chad, pretty much. He's a Chad.
And not in the good way either.
No. Apparently a lot of these people, big bully type people, the names are always Chad, apparently. So he's a Chad. To all the good Chads out there, still be cool. If you're a dick Chad, you're a dick.
But yeah, apparently the Black Ops team kind of drive past them, which I guess is insulting or something.
Yeah.
And then the hick decides to toss his chew cup out the window at their windshield.
And points a gun.
What the fuck?
He also points his pistol at them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And just and the leader of their little group tells him no, not the leader, but the backseat guy.
One of the...
Yeah, just grabs his head pretty much starts himself.
I don't even remember most of the characters' names. I think there's I think Gunner's the jock dude, Roxanne's the girlfriend. Can't remember the other 2.
Yeah, just...
I think one character's name is Stick or something.
Yep, Sniper.
And then we get the leader of the Black Ops team, Duke, who looks exactly like Duke Nukem, which was totally on purpose because they actually pointed out in the movie.
Exactly.
They specifically make a joke about the fact that he both looks and is named after Duke Nukem.
And the dumb thing about one of these kids that say, "Oh, you're not even you're a fictional character, pretty much," and he just kind of grabs him by the shirt and.
And this is after they meet, and already shit happens. But
yeah.
Apparently those meteors impacted a couple cities and blew those up. But that's not super important to the plot, other than causing an EMP, causing their vehicles and the helicopter that was working with the stealth team to stop working, and the helicopter crashes, and then ultimately they all find the evil lair of the mad scientist.
Dr. What's-His-Face.
I don't even remember. Let's just keep calling him mad scientist.
Sure. Scarecrow wannabe.
Don't worry about that. That's just my computer being stupid. I probably got an email.
Yeah.
And it decided to also remind me that I gotta start watching a Kamen Rider show today.
Oh, that's good. Then, okay, first of all, the Jack, I'm just going to call him the Jack because I can't think of his name, because I just don't care.
I said it not too long ago. Still don't blame you.
Apparently decide to walk in the desert. And, okay, by the way, they're in the desert. The desert is hot during the sun.
And they're wearing coats.
Winter type coat. Well, the ditzy girlfriend is kind of wearing a vest type thing. The jock is wearing a sweatshirt of some shirt.
The stealth team are wearing black, except for the redneck.
Yep.
Who seems to be the most appropriately attired person in this entire movie, aside from the Confederate flag bandana.
Mm-hmm. And just... So, pretty much, the jock's girlfriend finds out that he's got a gun in his backpack.
So she wants to see it. She sees a vulture, falls over and shoots the gun, and that's the only time that gun is fired in the movie that I'm aware of.
No, I think he shoots at one of the zombie people. Well, he tries.
Well, I mean, I'll get to that later, I guess. Unless you're thinking of a different scene.
I don't know.
But ultimately, everybody gets to the team. One of the stealth op members gets separated from the others and gets gassed, which I guess turns him into a super zombie or something.
Yeah, just like they're kind of intelligent over like a normal zombie. They're more functional. They can actually speak.
Also, the mad scientist also lets loose his zombie T-Rex from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, and
eventually the stealth ops team and the college students encounter each other, and it's at this point that we learned that the college students shot the stealth ops guy that got separated.
Yeah.
Because they just straight up say that happened. We never see it happen, but they straight up say that happened because he was like a zombie. So already both groups are a bit on edge with each other.
Like, it's literally a Mexican standoff type situation.
Except one side has all the guns.
Yeah, and just some idiot is just pointing a pistol right at the redneck. And that's kind of punks him out on it.
And the redneck is able to disarm him.
Very, very easily. Oh, he wasn't so cocky when he had a pistol pointed to his throat, though. Oh, God.
But both groups end up having to work together because, of course, they do.
Yeah.
The jock and the redneck eventually get separated from the rest of the group. The jock, or the redneck who confiscated the weed from the stoners earlier, decides to light up a joint while giving the jock some tinned food to eat.
The only person I'd take tin food from would have to be Earl.
It's also in this scene that we learn that the redneck is also a conspiracy nut, which makes complete sense, what with him being in the military and all that. What? You're already in the military. Why are you still believing this crap?
They're trying to take our guns away. All that, just like...
You're working for the government!
It's just like, just babbling on stupid crap.
Like, I love there's a moment towards the beginning of the movie where they're still driving, and Duke has the sense to wonder just how this redneck guy got past HR.
Well, he verbally sexually assaulted the female partner of his group, and she just pulls out a sword that kind of looked like one of these from
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And just holds up against the dude's balls.
He's not pretty damn quick. And that's when Duke says, the only name I remember is Duke out of this freaking...
Because they point out the fact that he looks like Duke Nukem.
Yeah, that's about it. But oh, God.
Which makes me think that this was supposed to be a Duke Nukem movie.
The Duke Nukem... No, I can't even bring that up yet. We're not even that far to that point.
For the record, I've only ever played the original PC Duke Nukem side-scrolling games. Those are fun.
Yeah.
I've not played any of the first-person games, and certainly not forever.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just honestly, I have to agree with you. Probably the only one I've really played was on the PC.
Yeah, while the hillbilly and the jock are sitting around, they get attacked by the zombie T-Rex who kills the jock after.
Oh.
No, wait.
No. We're getting ahead of.
The T-Rex attacks the jock, and the hick disappears at some point and rejoins the group. Then the jock comes back as a super zombie, which results in his girlfriend getting killed by the T-Rex or something.
Yeah, and how does she not get turned? Unless he just ate.
I'm pretty sure the fact that the T-Rex just kind of ate all of her.
There we go. That makes sense.
Why he didn't do that to the jock, who seemed to be in pretty decent shape, despite being attacked. At some point, they encounter the other stealth member that they got separated from, and they have to take him out.
We've actually missed a scene.
Really? It couldn't have surprised me.
Well, Duke knocking out the T-Rex.
Oh yeah, he gets into a fist fight with the T-Rex.
Duke is a massive guy. Like, he's very muscular and he's quite tall.
Like Duke Nukem.
Yes. And
like, if you picture Duke Nukem, that's exactly who this guy is, complete with the shades.
Yep.
The only difference is that he's not wearing a red tank top.
Yeah, it's black and kind of just... It's a shredded shirt, just like... It's not really a full... It's like a tank top that he just cut up a bunch.
Yeah.
It's just... He just walks up, he literally says... Puts down his huge gun he has, and just takes off his glasses, walks up and punches the T-Rex in the mouth, knocking some of the teeth out of the T-Rex's mouth, and just literally, 2 or 3 punches later, the T-Rex is down, and then they move on.
At some point, the nerd has to go to the bathroom, and the hillbilly also goes to the same bathroom and starts smoking another joint. At some point, Duke got infected. Not entirely sure. Maybe it was when he punched the T-Rex.
I'm thinking the T-Rex might have scratched him or something.
That's possible, but now he's a super zombie. He gets into a fight with a hillbilly. At some point, the gun goes off and kills the nerd in the next stall.
Yep.
And apparently, that was such a noteworthy moment that that's the image they decided to use for him in the end credits, which we'll get to.
Yes, and then they, so, the other ops people, now we're just down to 2 ops people, and
the stoner chick.
Yep, the stoner chick, and they just go, well, pretty much the ops guy ends up having to try to fight Super Zombie Duke, while he just shoots at him a lot, and there's, no effect at all.
I think at some point the 3 remaining survivors have to deal with some countdown that the mad scientist has enacted, which I think was to launch missiles or something.
I'm not even sure.
This movie gets a little weird. At some point they encounter a hologram of the mad scientist who basically tells them, I predicted everything and now I'm going to trigger the apocalypse and shit.
How he looks, honestly, is...
It looks like Scarecrow from the Arkham games.
Yes.
But with a lot more tubes.
Yep. And he just... God. It's just... This is tough.
This movie is tough to get through.
So, pretty much... He has a hologram... Not a hologram, but a video type deal that plays, and... He's pretty much telling him, everything, because the Black Ops people found, his paperwork and stuff explaining a whole bunch of crap that he did. And then he pretty much re-explains it in the little video. And then he's just in a wheelchair, just driving around. Kind of reminds me of the General in the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, where he's driving a mini tank type thing.
But no, this is just a dude in a wheelchair.
Yep. Then he's out and about trying to go around, and his creation finds him.
The zombie T-Rex.
Yep.
And then just kills him.
Yep.
So no more mad scientist.
Yep. Now there's just a zombie T-Rex and an extremely roided out Duke Nukem.
So, Duke Nukem.
Yes.
I mean, you can't get much more roided out than Duke Nukem. Just putting that out there.
Scotty Steiner.
So then the 3 survivors have to not only try and stop the launch, which I don't think they really even managed to do.
No.
Then also try to escape the facility before it self-destructs.
Yep. So
they do, but...
They use a Gatling gun to take down the T-Rex and Duke. Duke physically stops them by going, they're going full speed. They're going to try to put Duke through the wall and stuff, and Duke just kind of stops them.
So they gotta shoot him dead.
Yep, and then they back up again, full speed.
They bust through they bust through the wall, and the place explodes in such a way that nothing actually seems to explode out other than
like I guess missiles get launched. And
apparently, this triggers the apocalypse.
Yep.
And we're left with the 3 survivors who, as it turns out, have also been infected with the zombie virus.
But they don't seem as zombie-ish compared to...
I mean, they clearly have intelligence, but they're definitely undead now.
Yeah, they're...
Also, at some point, they strap the head of the zombie T-Rex to the roof of their Jeep.
Yes. And then
the end credits sequence.
Yes. The guy's getting interviewed because he's telling the story of what pretty much... Oh,
so God. Yeah, the apocalypse totally didn't actually happen.
No.
I mean, maybe some of it, but yeah, the sole male survivor is basically saying how he wrote a book called Z-Rex, which I guess is what the name of the zombie T-Rex is.
Okay.
And the person interviewing him asks his thoughts on the movie The Jurassic Dead, which we just got done watching, and he's like, "No, they ripped that off. Mine's a completely original story." It's like, well, what, isn't it actually based on true stuff, or is the research of this mad scientist like, blah, blah, you know, fuck you, I'm a zombie. No,
just like takes his mask. He's like wearing a mask and sunglasses. Take them all off, so he's got glowy green eyes, and just like and then I guess the host.
He's now a zombie. And I don't fucking know what to make of this. And then, like, during the end credits, they decide to show off all the characters by doing a still frame that's like drawn over to make it look like it's from a comic. And I would read that comic.
Yes.
I mean, this would make for a absolutely bonkers comic.
Yes.
But instead, we get an absolutely bonkers movie with bad special effects.
Oh God! So it's
like I said, 95% of this movie is green screen.
Yes. Oh my God.
They had like no actual sets.
No, none. Just like they're on a green. Half the fucking movie's on a green screen.
Oh yeah.
And then there's containers that have strange codes. But that's not important.
And that's just him being tied to terrorism.
Yep.
As we meant to. This movie was entertaining, though.
It was entertaining. Extremely stupid, but entertaining. Like,
yeah, the plot is incredibly dumb and meanders quite a bit, and we've got a bunch of incredibly unlikable cast of characters.
Oh God, yeah. There's like, there was nobody I really cared for. Like, literally, well, maybe Duke, but that was about it.
And even he's not that likable.
No, he's kind of an ass.
Like, everybody in this movie's an ass. Like, you might think that some of the college kids are fine, but no, they're dicks to each other, too.
Well,
like, what?
Well, I could understand, like, the siblings, you know. Yeah, that sibling rivalry bullcrap. I don't know what she saw in the jock. He must have had a big dong or something. I don't know.
I think they make that joke. I think they do make that joke in the movie.
Yep. It's big enough for your sister.
Yes, that's what they say. Somebody's compensating.
Yeah.
It's big enough for your sister. So,
it's just like, oh my God.
This is a bad movie, but damn if it's not at least entertaining in its atrociousness.
Yes. It's just, there's nobody I liked.
Nope.
I thought I was going to start liking at the end more the stoner girl that's apparently they're scientists or computer people.
She's a hacker.
Yeah. Cybernaut.
Sorry.
There, we just brought up a better movie.
I mean, just as ridiculous.
Yeah.
But at least the plot was consistent in that one.
God, yeah.
We're not talking about that one.
Oh, but yeah.
If you're on YouTube, you're seeing the thumbnail for this. That's kind of false advertising because the zombie T-Rex on the cover of this movie looks way bigger than it actually is.
Yeah.
Like I picked up this movie because it looked like it was going to be about a giant zombie T-Rex, and instead it's just a slightly smaller than a human zombie T-Rex, which still, by the definitions of the word kaiju, still technically counts.
Yes.
So.
He said it, folks. So I guess it's time to bring this to an end.
Yeah.
We said enough about it.
Yeah, entertaining movie, but it's definitely bad.
Yeah.
There's a good reason why you've probably never heard of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, until next time.
I'm Tank.
I'm Protomet.
See ya.